My name's Ben from Velflex, and I'm going to take you through our transfer calculator. This is the calculator or the price sheet that you would use in-house to self-quote, knowing that when the job goes through and you send it in to us, it's exactly how we would price the job up. So you can be confident in using this calculator. I'm going to take you through to make sure that you know exactly how to use it. Okay, if we look at the boxes here, we've got some color coding, yellow boxes. They're the fields that you can change, and they're dependent on your job. Okay, so quantity, the size of the print that you're after, and also the weed rating. A weeding is where we remove parts of the transfer, so you want the t-shirt to come through. Okay, a bit more of that when we come to it. Red boxes. Now, red boxes are for transfer sizes where the minimum quantity hasn't been met. So let's just say a transfer was 5 units by 5 units, 5 centimeters by 5, so little small pocket logo. You'll notice that the minimum quantity for this size transfer is 20 units. Okay, you can't purchase 5 or up to 19. You can't purchase that size transfer. Okay, let's just pick a job. Let's go for, we're going to do a 500 unit t-shirt run, and the print is on the front of the t-shirt, and it's going to be 20 centimeters by 15 centimeters. Okay, so we're going to put our quantity in. Let's go 500 units. The width is going to be 22 centimeters, and the height is going to be 15 centimeters. Here we're up to the weed rating. Now let's have a look at some different designs so that you can know which one to choose here. Okay, here we've got 4 different prints, all of the same logo, but they're just being produced differently. So this one here, this is a patch. It's a solid logo. So if your design is a solid logo that can be put into a square or something like that, this is the easiest for us to produce, and this would have a rating of 0. The next is your contoured logo. So you can see here we've contoured around the transfer. We haven't weeded anything out of the inside of the transfer. That's called contouring, and we would give that a rating of 0.5. The contour here you can see that is white. We can also print that the color of your t-shirt so that it's less noticeable to the client. We can do that for you, and that does one of two things. It's making the transfer cheaper for yourself and a lower price, so you can pass it on to your client. And what it does, the reason for that is it makes it easier for us to produce in-house. The last one here is your flush weeded. Now this is where there's no contour whatsoever. Okay, it's exactly as the logo was designed onto the t-shirt, very much like a screen print, I suppose you would say. You can see the t-shirt coming through on the inside of the lettering. This is flush weeded, and we would give this a rating of 1. As you notice, when we change this rating, it changes the weeding charge on the transfer. So by giving it a rating of 1, that equals $1 per logo, because it takes about a minute for one of our guys to actually produce just this one transfer by removing all of the insides of the lettering and the logo. Okay. Let's just say that the transfer t-shirt that we did had a rating of 0.5, so we put 0.5 in there. We then have a look at the material that you want to use. Now, you can go onto our website and have a look at all the different materials that we supply. There is a little bit of a summary here as well, though, if you want to have a look. It also tells you here what type of weeding each type of transfer that we have, or the material that we have, how it can be weeded. You'll notice some transfers cannot be flush weeded, okay? So make sure to check that. And just a bit of a summary when you would use the film. Please note, Velflex Light is definitely what we use for 95% of our jobs. So this column right here is where you're going to be spending most of your time. Okay, let's just look at this quote that we've put through. It's 500 units, 22 centimeters wide and 15 centimeters high, and we've given it a rating of 0.5. That's unit price is $4.01. There's 50 cents worth of weeding, and the application cost is $1. So the total price for us to print that job is $5.51 per unit, and that's a full color design. The total for the job is $2,752 plus GST. One last thing, all new logos do have a $40 setup charge, okay, and that's for full color logos, and that includes all of the cut setup. If you have any queries about this calculator. That's exactly the calculator we use in-house, so it's there for you to use with confidence. If you have any questions, make sure to email sales@velflex.com.au or call through 02 7903 7903. Happy printing, guys.